Welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to the channel. When you're manifesting, which is one of my favorite things to do, and you're doing it anyway, perhaps unconsciously, but when you're working on consciously manifesting, it's important to determine when, unless you never do, but when you move into the feeling of hesitation, when you start to question your desire, you begin to think that you don't deserve it or there's no way it's ever going to happen. I call these moments the hesitation. And you want to avoid the hesitation as much as possible. Certainly don't want to share it with other people. I also don't recommend that you share your desires with others, the desires that you're working on, until they are fully in your life. Then you can share your desires. But too many people won't be as supportive as you think they will. A lot of people don't believe that we can create the life of our dreams. They don't believe in positivity or that everything's made out of energy. Hence, that's why we're co-creative creatures. So you don't share your dreams with others until they're there. And I know you may think you have people in your life who you feel confident will be supportive, but you might be disappointed. So be very mindful about not sharing, which is my recommendation, or only sharing with those that you are fully confident will be excited and send positive energy your way. It's not because those individuals have power over your life. It's because when you're manifesting something and you can feel the doubt of others and the negativity of others, that could weaken your resolve to stay determined to manifest and create a long, heartfelt desire or something really phenomenal for you. So it's really not about the other person. It's about your inability to manage your own emotional responses. And very few people are good at that, especially when they're working on something that they would really love to have in their life. It's very important to them, and it hasn't happened yet. So you don't have the bandwidth for that wiggle room of dropping your energy while you listen to what other people have to say or you feel their negativity towards it. You don't have that. You need to learn to stay in positive energy as much as possible. And that's why you want to avoid that hesitation, that moment where you begin to doubt. You begin to tell yourself, well, this is never going to happen. It doesn't matter what I do. Let's imagine that you're working on creating more wealth, which a lot of people are always working on. And maybe you've been able to hold your energy for a while, and you notice yourself, you notice your savings account actually climbing, and you notice less resources leaving your checking account, and you don't even know why, but you're noticing the money starting to build, even if it seems like a small amount. You're noticing it, and you don't have to know why. That's not necessary. The universe is magical and can work in magical ways. But all of a sudden, you may start to doubt yourself, especially when things start to get good. The ego, because the ego doesn't want you to be too prosperous or successful, because that means it doesn't have a lot of power in your life. And eventually, at some point in the human condition, we will, retire the ego and not have it be such a profound aspect in our human development. So you start to hesitate, start to go, well, that's ridiculous. How can I make more money? I'm not going to change my job. I'm not going to get a raise. I don't have enough education. I can't just quit and create a brand new career. Like, those are the hesitations I'm talking about. They seem very logical. In fact, they're coming from the ego, so they're going to be based on logic. But logic is not the truth. It's not the truth. The truth is magical. The truth is motivation and inspiration and playfulness. It's magic. So when you have these hesitations, I would prefer that you be very nurturing to yourself whenever they show up. That's the time to go, oh, honey, I love you. I know you're nervous about allowing yourself to manifest this incredible and cool thing in yourself, like more wealth. Because when you have more wealth in your life, you're going to have more freedom. And what are you going to do with all that freedom? We keep ourselves really busy or chained to our economics, life, because we don't know what we're going to do with ourselves. We don't know really how are we going to travel? You're going to leave your family, or you're going to buy another car? What are you going to do? Like, humans have a hard time allowing their magnificence to come through, even though they say, oh, I want tons of financial freedom. No, people are afraid to step into their magnificence. So at any rate, whatever the reason is, your logical mind has begun to give you hesitations. Please don't share those hesitations with anyone. Just like, don't share your your desires with others, because other people will start to agree with your hesitations. I know it's just not practical. You can't just make money out of the thin air. And so when you move into hesitation, you block the manifestation process, you lower your frequency and your vibration. And the reality is, the universe is extremely powerful. If you can stay in that high vibrational energy, magic will happen. In my book, Intuitive Self Healing, I write about a same sex couple who were working on getting pregnant. And they had tried IVF a few times and it had not been effective. And they needed more funds. They came up with another creative idea about how one of the partners could carry a child. And but they didn't have any more funds. They already spent thousands of dollars. And I encouraged them again to go back to imagining there's already a baby in their nursery, waking them up in the middle of the night that's as cute as can be, and not think about how it's going to happen or when it's going to happen or why. You want to take away the how, what, where, when, or why. And I just encourage them to be happy and delighted and grateful and the bliss of parenthood, of a healthy child and a healthy family. They did that. And oddly enough, one of the partners' aunt, I think it was a great aunt, passed away. She died. And underneath her bed in shoe boxes were money, cash for all of her great nieces and nephews. Enough money to do another round of IVF, which they did and got pregnant with twins. So they have grown children now. And the hesitations are not the truth. Your desires are a representation of what your soul knows that you deserve and would be in your highest good. In fact, your desires are chasing you around the planet, trying to get you, trying to catch you when you're in that moment of vibrational acceptance. So ignore the hesitation. Be loving and kind to yourself when it comes up. Nurture yourself. Keep it to yourself. Don't share it with others because everybody likes to vibrate their energy low, complain, and be in disappointment. Don't allow yourself to be in that space, even though it might be familiar. It isn't what you really want. Stay in the positive energy, trust yourself, feel that what you want has already happened, and be kind to yourself when the doubts start to set in. And before you know it, what you desire will find you. Merge into your energy and become perfectly formed here on earth. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.